foam underneath there, and then covered it with the snow. And then, like I said, we're gonna get the polyfill stuff. I think this is gonna look amazing. I'm going to love it, and just imagine, and I'm being a little bit impatient, but I do know that no matter what, these need to be fluffed up. Look at that, that's awful. Even the branches themselves are bent. Like, these are so smushed up. I want this to be way higher. We'd probably have too much if I'm to be honest.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we're caught up.
Hey guys, Charlani here, and welcome back to Vlogmas. Today is day 15. I cannot believe we are 15 days in, 10 days until Christmas. I don't know, time just seems to have flown by. But today we are decorating the Christmas village stand. As promised from yesterday, let's go through our haul. So I did go to Hobby Lobby where I got the majority of our stuff. So I didn't separate out the bags, so I'm just gonna go through what's in the bags. Whatever bag I grab is the one we're gonna go through. So this is from Hobby Lobby. This was $5. It's just dry foam for when you're making like floral arrangements. Now what I'll do is use these as risers. This I felt like was the most inexpensive way to get risers because I could cut these to whatever size I want them to be. So this is gonna be super helpful so that we can make the level of the village pieces different if we want to. So we've got that. Now I got 4 of these picks, and what I was thinking was this is actually the exact same ones that I use on our hutch, which you're gonna be able to see. So I thought that what we could do, since I have 4 of them, we'll put them all together, and this could be an option for the topper. So I'll show you here in a minute, but I also got like a tin, oh, let me find it. I got this tin bucket so that what we'll do is, so obviously I bent one of them just so I could kind of see, but I was thinking that maybe for the topper, we can just use this. It actually has this on that side, but I'm not thinking I'll use that side. I think I want this side out because it's much more simple and plain. But to have all 4 of them kind of, can you see that there? Position this way and just have it spray all around. I think that would be really cool. So anyways, it's an option. Now I've not placed these in here permanently. Obviously we'd have to zhuzh it up a little bit, but you can kind of see the look that I'm going for there. So again, it's an option. I got these beautiful picks. Oh my goodness, they are so gorgeous. I have 4 of these, and I'm thinking I'm going to replace the flowers that are in the big pot on our kitchen island. So this is gonna be, well, you'll see when we do it, but this is much more festive than what we have in there now. But I have 4 of these, and I think that's going to look awesome. These are so pretty. Okay, we have a bag full of these little trees right here. I got 10 of them, and I was thinking that we could make that forest down at the bottom level with these. So we'll play around with that. And here, I got this sign. I said that I wanted a Merry Christmas sign or some kind of sign, so we've got this here. Now, anything I don't use, I can always take back to Hobby Lobby, which is nice. Let me show you real quick where I'm thinking something like this will go. Here on the stand, we're gonna have the topper here, and I just wanted something simple right here with some greenery coming out like behind it. I don't know if this is gonna be what I'm looking for here. We're just gonna have to kind of play around with the reds and the greens and the white and just kind of see how we like it. But this is what I'm thinking of, just like a Merry Christmas somehow set right here. So since we're playing, let's just keep playing just a little. Oh, that's gonna fall out, hold on. I need to make this a little more secure. I kind of love it. This will make sense when the whole thing is done. But those same picks I actually use on either end of the hutch. And so one here, one here, one there. One comes out here, one comes out here. I just think that that brings it in so beautifully. And then when you see it from here too, all of these colors are the same colors that will be in what's on top the hutch, that garland. And then as you come over, you'll see the Christmas village, which also has that same vibe. Another reason why I think the red Merry Christmas will look really good. Okay, let's continue on. So I got these to hang the garland around. I have an idea of possibly putting like string or thread, maybe ribbon. I think that ribbon will be too thick, but something around the garland and then hooking it onto these around each of the shelves. So hopefully, I'm really hoping that's gonna work because I'm unsure at this very moment how we're gonna get the garland to stay. We'll figure it out. I also got snow. So here's the other thing I'm thinking now too. Now I made a mistake. I made a mistake because I went onto Pinterest and I just wanted some ideas of what other people do. And some of them have snow around all of it, some of them don't. I like them both. So now I'm unsure of if I want to use the snow. I'm leaning towards yes, but we'll see. What I'm thinking is we'll kind of do like a dry run, a dry fit, and just kind of put everything where I think it's gonna go before we kind of finalize the look, finalize placement, and then decide if we want to snow and flock the trees and the garland, or maybe just a light flocking, or maybe not do it at all. So I'm thinking we'll set everything up and then we'll decide together if we're gonna do snow. My absolute favorite thing I got at Hobby Lobby, probably one of my most favorite things this season, is this ornament set. I mean, this just brings me right back to my childhood. So we're just gonna place these throughout the village, and they make me so happy. If you know, you know. Now we got a couple more things at Petco, of all places. So I went back last night and I ended up getting, I called him the surfing Santa because we actually have surfing Santas on our tree, but this is a scuba Santa. So I went back and got him because the day before I got this little guy right here, and I just thought it would be so cool to put them together. And then I also got this where it says Merry Fishmas, North Pole. I think it's so cute. These will have their own little moments within the village. So I just thought they were really, really cute. And it's tropical vibe, and I'm all about that. Okay, at home, I got a bunch of, well, 3 of these little mini houses right here, and they're supposed to light up. I haven't tried yet. In fact, let's try. I got the only 3 that still had the tab in here. So let's see. I hope they work. Oh, they do. Oh, does it? Oh, they do. They light up. Okay, so cool. So these will also go within the village. I was just thinking these would be really neat to have like their own little moment in there too. So cute. And then the last things, I got these 2 gingerbread ornaments. And this, it says Christmas Tree Farm, Pine Spruce Fir. I was thinking this on that bottom level, that's gonna kind of look foresty. I'm thinking this right front and center. That would just be so cool. Kind of like its own little entrance. So that was our haul from yesterday. Well, and a couple things were from the day before. Now this is our box of the Dickens Village, which I actually don't really think I'm gonna use because you can see that the Dickens Village is very dark and moody vibes, and that is not what I'm going for. You can really see the difference in coloring. Like if you look at this, you know, it's bright and red, and that is not what the Dickens Village is. But this is kind of like when I bought these, the Dickens Village was kind of a throw-in freebie. And at that time, honestly, I didn't really know what that meant. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll take it. So I don't love these at all. I think I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. Maybe I'm gonna keep them for a while, decide at some point how I want to go about it, but I do have several of those pieces in here. But really, I want to go through this because I know that there are some pieces in here that we might be able to use that will go with everything else. Like this is pretty neutral, you know? And if it works, cool. If it doesn't, no big deal. Oh yeah, okay, I am remembering correctly. There's a whole box of just stuff in here. But see, like stuff like this, we could totally use. Oh, I love this for us. Now last year, I don't think I really even like took time to go through any of this. So you can see there's a bunch of just little things in here. Some of this stuff in here is definitely broken, but you know, we can fix some things. I'm just gonna put things here so we can kind of get an idea of what we have. Like I'm pretty sure this tree won't work for us, but what if we painted that white, then it would work. This one we could definitely use. If you could see, it's like a little lamp post. All of this stuff right here, I don't think I can make it work. We're gonna set everything up and then we can come back to that and maybe place things where we think they might fit. But these things, I think I might, this little ladder, I'll keep this bench out. The fencing is kind of cool. So we'll leave that out. And I'm thinking I can definitely use these trees. I'm gonna take a couple of minutes and I'm going to fluff up a bunch of these trees, the ones we got at Decorator's Warehouse. And then what I'll also do is just randomly place things in there so I have a little bit of an idea of what will go where before we like put the snow on and put the garland on and stuff like that, because I just want an idea of what it's gonna look like. And I'm being a little bit impatient, but I do know that no matter what, these need to be fluffed up. Look at that, that's awful. We've got a whole box to fluff up. I have done these right here. So what I've decided is I'm gonna go with this look. There are always a couple of options. You can always go with the branches going up at an upward angle, more down like this, or just straight, kind of straight across like that. I'm actually going for the down look. I want him to look like that. So, but what that means is this is taking forever because all of the branches are up. So I'm gonna have to pull each and every single branch down, and we have a lot of trees to go through, but I think it'll be worth it because they look really good. I'm also watching Under Pressure about Women's US World Cup journey. So we got stuff to watch and we got trees to fluff. You wanna say hi to everybody? Even the branches themselves are bent. Like these are so smushed up. It's crazy. And they're like wrapped around each other. Oh, man, this is gonna take a while. Okay, all the pieces are put together, ready to go. Now, I did glue this on, so when I put it back in its box, I'm gonna have to cut out a little piece so that it can accommodate that sticking out there. And then this one here is balancing on the ladder. I knew that ladder was gonna come in handy. So that's there. We're gonna let those sit for a minute. Now what I wanna work on is the garland, because I think we'll need the garland on first before we put the snow on. Also, I'm a little apprehensive of how this is gonna go. So I'm just gonna go ahead and use these. I'm gonna put a few around here and then we'll attach the garland. I just wanna see what it looks like. That it's not gonna, oh, it does fit. It does fit in that. Okay, okay. So my idea worked. Except for that, I want this to be way higher. You know what? I think what I need to do is move these to up here. Okay, yeah. Okay. This is way better. Now, my only thing is that I am not sure that this is the right kind of garland, but I'm kind of like, I love the garland itself, but I'm wondering if it needs to be bushier. But I'm happy that we figured out a way for it to stay on here, and maybe even if I just like move these, like manipulate them each individually, it might be better. We're gonna keep it obviously because this is what we've got. And then obviously we'll put the snow on here, so these will be covered. You're not even going to be able to see that, but yay. I'm glad we figured that out. I was a little panicky for a minute, I'm not gonna lie. And then in the back, I'm just gonna do one on each one, and then we're gonna have extra, obviously, because I'm gonna need to cut one up for these ones here, and then I'll just fill that in as needed. I'm just trying to figure out how I want to put the snow on. And I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna cut rounds to fit each of the shelves. Then if I want to use one of the risers to, you know, lift up one of the houses, then I'll just put some of the extra snow that I'll have, I'll just create like a mound on it then. That way all of the shelving will be covered for sure, and I don't have to worry about the excess, and I think that'll look fine because I also plan on getting like the polyfill for pillows so that it looks fluffy, like it's little snow mounds, and then we can put it on like the edges so you don't see an actual edge. So I'm feeling like that's the best way to go. I just wanted to give you an idea of kind of what I'm looking at here. So I couldn't help myself. I needed to just put things up. And so tomorrow we will finish up and put the snow on everything. We're gonna need to cut all the snow out, put the garland on. I'm leaning towards no flocking. I'm gonna think on it tonight and decide tomorrow, because I think maybe even just a little bit of flocking will be good. But I think this is gonna look amazing. I'm going to love it. And just imagine the garland, snow on each of the levels. All of the Disney pieces will go here. And then we still have all of these pieces, all of these trees. You guys, we're gonna have plenty of stuff to put on here. I still have this guy right here, and I'm not quite sure where he's going to go. So this was just, I was playing with the height. I like that height a little bit better. Just because it makes this then have like such a long slope. But all I did was put the foam underneath there, and then covered it with the snow. And then, like I said, we're gonna get the polyfill stuff and kind of place it around so it looks like it has that fluffy texture rather than just the plain white. And it'll kind of help cover those pieces. But I think this is gonna look really, really good. I like the darker green of everything. I think it contrasts nicely. And we'll also have to figure out if we want to wrap these in garland, or do I just want to like paint in the holes to not make them so contrasting, and then obviously paint the bolts. But I think I'm gonna love this. Like, I just love, love, love. And I have way more than I needed for sure. Look at this disaster of my dining room right now. Like, disaster. So tomorrow we will finish the stand. We're gonna make sure that that is done. I'm gonna clean up all of this area right here. And then we'll just see kind of how far we get with everything. I do have a couple more projects to do. We have this hutch to do, which we'll probably do the day after tomorrow because I want to finish the stand tomorrow. I need to clean all of this up. So then I'm thinking maybe on Saturday we do the hutch and maybe the DIY tree, and then that's it. Those are the last two things that we have to do. And then some little knick-knacky things, like we'll throw the, you know what? Let's do this right now. It looks so good. I love it. I love, love, love it. It is coffee time, and I'm actually gonna make two because we have to catch up. But chocolate peanut butter cup, I'm gonna make this for Rob. And then I am going to have the French vanilla twist. Okay, we have a special guest today. Okay, so Rob's got the peanut butter one, and it is so potent, right?
These are decaf, right?
They're decaf, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Pretty acidic, but it's not bad.
I hate it. I don't like it at all. Okay, so you can have, you want brown sugar?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay.
Just how you would do it.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, see, I would do twice as much. You know what I'll do? I'll do brown sugar too. Might as well go through it. A little bit more.
Yeah, not bad.
Not bad?
Mm-hmm. Not bad at all. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
And we're caught up.
Be merry and bright. That's too bright. How funny was that? Be merry and bright. Rob's was the Merry Christmas mug. So it is time for us to call it an evening. It has taken me so long just to figure out the structure of how I wanted to do everything, but now clear vision. So tomorrow we absolutely will be finishing off the Christmas village. Rob walked down. I showed you, it's a disaster downstairs. He doesn't like messes like that, so he's being very patient, and I appreciate him so much. I'm like, just another couple days, another couple days. All right, guys, we will continue on with the village tomorrow. I'm hoping to get a head start on it. I'll edit this video early in the morning, first thing, so that we'll have most of the day. We are live streaming tomorrow night, so I've got a cutoff time tomorrow. I don't think we're going to need to go anywhere for any more pieces. We will not be shopping anymore for that because we have plenty. We probably have too much, if I'm to be honest, but more to choose from, which is very exciting. All right, guys, thanks so much for watching and hanging out with me, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.